He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I'm on my way home a little bit early from work because we are supposed to be getting like snow and ice. So I was like, I'm not waiting to get off later on tonight after 8 o'clock to be in this crap. And it's supposed to be starting up at around 7. So I left work a little after 6. Because I ain't got time for the bullshit. Okay, I don't like doing that. And because I haven't done a car... Have I done a car conversation or something? I don't think I've done it one since I've been back to work. Since the holiday or whatever. But hey, y'all. I'm just driving in this mess. I don't have anything particular to talk about. I was going to mention Chris Brown. Because he was released. And I got gas in my car. You know what I'm saying? I got gas in my car. I got my tire pressures on my tire. Lord Jesus, I got the tire pressure on my car looked at because it's so cold. It told me all 4 of my tires had low tire pressure. It said, bitch, change all your tires. So I got that fixed too, even though that took damn near 30 minutes. That drove me crazy, but I didn't want to be out in this crazy weather with that. Anyway, so yeah, Chris Brown. So y'all know Chris Brown, we said before, not we, but I said, I said before that he was accused, he was accused of rape by a female in Paris. The girl was like 24 years old. He was then taken into custody and everything in Paris, like him and 2 other people. The alleged victim, a female, again, she was 24. She gave an interview to some magazine or some news outlet there in Paris about the incident. And she said that a friend of hers and her were at the club party with Chris, ended up going back to the hotel with him. But not just like them 3, it was like 20 other people, okay? It was a plethora of people, let's just say that. A whole bunch of people, including Chris Brown's alleged girlfriend was there too. So the girl said that she wanted to go home. She didn't want to go back to the hotel. But, Chris's people kept trying to coerce her or kept encouraging her to come with them to the hotel and all this stuff. So she went back even though she didn't want to. And how at first there wasn't no room in the cars. And she ended up riding the car with Chris and some other girls. They got back to the hotel. And at first they was all together at one point. And she then said, I got up and I went to another part of the room, and then he grabbed my arm and put me into a closet for like 20 or 30 minutes and, raped me. She then alleged that after he allegedly raped her, that he let a friend of his rape her or sexually assault her, because I don't know exactly what happened. We don't know if it was touching, filing, or actual intercourse with penis and vagina. We don't know what it was, but she said it was rape, okay, by him and somebody else. She brings up how after they had whatever, she asked for her phone back, because of course she says when they got there that his security or his people took all the people's phones, because of course that's what they do. You can't have your phone around them or whatever. That's what most celebrities do when they have fun time or whatnot. And, so that's her story about what happened. And because she didn't have her phone, and when she asked for her phone, she was, like, given to a friend of his, or, like, here, you can take her. And she thought they were taking her to get her phone, but that person raped her, too. And she went to the police 2 days later about the situation. And Chris was arrested. No, I'm not going to say arrested. Chris was taken into custody to be questioned about the incident, but he was released without being charged, and he's able to leave the country. So he was not charged with rape. There's no initial evidence of it. It is somebody's accusation that he did it. Chris Brown went on his Instagram and he put, a picture of me that said, "That bitch lying." Okay, that's what he said. He is denying any and all accusations on him being involved in any kind of rape. He apologized to his mom and his daughter, and the females in his family. He 'cause that ain't me. I'm not no rapist. I've seen people, comment, because I commented, I did a video about it yesterday, when the accusations first came up. And I had maybe a comment or two. You can't trust celebrities. They all be doing that. Chris Brown is a bad person. I'm pretty sure he did it. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is my thing. I'm a firm believer. My windows are filthy. I'm a firm believer in, innocent until proven guilty. And I don't think we have to jump to conclusions on either side. I don't think we should assume he's innocent. I don't think we should assume she's telling the truth. I think we got to wait for the evidence, okay? Because at the end of the day, either of them could be lying. Well, actually, somebody lying. We just don't know who. We don't know if it's her. We don't know if it's him, because she's accusing him of doing it. He's denying it. So at this point in time, it's, his word against hers. What I do hate that happens is, once you put out a story that somebody raped somebody, that story don't ever go away. It can't go away. And I think I said yesterday too, if it's found that she is lying and that he did not rape her, that she should be drawn up on charges, because you can't just be out here accusing people of rape. That shit's serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't, that's just not the thing to be doing. And y'all know how Nelly was accused of rape. Nelly was accused of rape, I think, by a couple people. Okay, some sexual assault stuff. And his stuff kind of went away too. People just stopped talking about it when the girl kind of just dropped the charges. So I just want people to know rape is a serious allegation. And I don't want any woman who's been raped to be scared to come forward because she thinks people are not going to believe her. And I think somebody else was saying how rape is, a difficult thing to accuse somebody of, or a difficult thing to prove, because there's no, I think it was my friend Janice, because there's no physical evidence. Meaning, unless, it can just be sex. Whereas if somebody gets murdered, it's a body, it's blood, it's a knife, a stab wounds or whatever. Rape is really just a he say, she say thing, and it's based on whatever evidence a person can find. So again, people she didn't come forward for 2 days. Sometimes it takes time for a person to come forward and say something happened. And not only that, it's Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? So that within itself is a tough thing to think about. I hope it's not true. Because one, I don't want her to be raped, and I don't want an innocent man being accused of rape. And, but I also don't want people out here lying, because that's what messes it up for other people who really have that has had things happen to them. People don't believe things because we have people who be lying, and that be the bullshit that ensues from liars. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Chris Brown gonna fight these charges. I'm pretty sure his lawyer's gonna be on it or whatever, because but he coming back to the States now. So I feel like if they had any hardcore evidence that he would not be allowed to leave the country, he would have to stay there. But he's allowed to leave the country. We also had people on Chris's side, other people who were there, because again, it wasn't like it was just him and her. There were witnesses who were there who are saying it didn't happen. So we have to keep that in mind too. I have not watched Celebrity Big Brother in its entirety yet. I saw a couple clips that I wanted to discuss that was on Instagram and stuff. We see, of course, Tamar and Kandi is on the show this season. And I saw the two little clips of them talking about their, friendship or lack thereof. I also saw a clip of them when they were, swigging them swings, and they was on a team or whatever trying to get that water in that champagne glass, and it ain't work. Tamar, first saying how Kandi just kind of don't like her, or don't like her like that. Okay, she brings up how Kandi has never invited her to her house. Their kids have never played together. But I mean, Tamar, have you ever invited Kandi over? Have you ever asked Logan to play their ways? I feel like Tamar sometimes, I like Tamar, but Tamar, you gotta call a spade a spade. Sometimes Tamar likes to explain things to make it seem as if somebody don't like her. And that may not be the case in its entirety. She brought up how, we was on this tour, me, the skate tour. I was on the tube, whatever. And then, and another singer, because she couldn't say Monica's name. Why? Because she don't like Monica. And that's something else. I'm like, who don't like Monica? I'm like, everybody like Monica. That's kind of crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that right there was shady moves all up and through. So, that was her thing. Like, we was on tour and things happened or whatever. And, so we kind of just don't mess like that. But when Kandi gave her side of it, Kandi said, I was on this tour, my sold out tour. She said sold out like 2-3 times, but whatever. Some things happened. And, when we was in the Atlanta show, she tried to bring somebody up on stage who had said things, negatively about me, some of my bandmates, and also friends of ours. And, that caused the whole thing. She also brought up how when Tamar was fired from The Real, how some of the ladies who Tamar is cool with went and guest hosted after Tamar got fired. And Kandi said, because of that, Tamar went and unfollowed everybody. And she said Tamar will be cool with you at one moment, and she'll get mad and unfollow you, and it'll be whatever, and then she'll get over it and refollow you, but she'll get mad again, she'll unfollow you again. So I think that's very true about Tamar. Tamar is very much so an emotional person. Like, she is always something. I don't think that Kandi don't like Tamar. I don't think Tamar don't like Kandi. I think they are associates. Meaning they both in the music industry. They have mutual friends. So they know of each other. But they're not friends. And I feel like the only reason that Tamar was even on the Great Escape tour was because of Tiny. Because she's friends with Tiny. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they have friends in common. But, Tamar trying to kind of insinuate that, oh, well, Kandi don't really like me. I don't think that she don't really like you. I think y'all are associates. I don't invite not an associate over to my house. Why? Because I associate with you out in public. Like, if we at an event or at a, or whatever. Hey, how you doing? I know you now say hello. But I don't want to hang out with you at my house because we ain't like that. But I'm like, Tamar, I don't see you. I wonder if you've ever invited Kandi over somewhere. Probably not. But, I didn't care. Seeing them both on the show and, seeing Tamar, I can't believe Kandi losing for us. As I was watching that part of them on there, I was like, Candy's arms are too short to box with God. So how she gonna, catch some water? Me as a, I'm also very short. Y'all know I'm only 5 feet. Okay, I'm about 5'1" actually. And, I have short arms. So I can't even reach across my whole goddamn table because my arms are short. I have to stand up and reach across. So I get if you having her swing on the damn swing and then she has to hold her arm out to catch some water that's further behind her fucking arms can't reach. Can't reach at all. I'm like, what you acting like why she can't reach? Because she's mini. She's a little mini me. We're short. That's how short people. Those are called short people problems. I can't reach the top shelf of my goddamn house in my cabinet. I have placed on the top shelf of my cabinet that my ex put up there because he would get them for me. That I don't get no more because I'm too short to get them. So they just up there, okay? And when I had company, I have somebody else get them for me. But yeah, I'm not watching the show in full because it comes on at the same time other shows come on that I watch. And the other shows are more important. So I'm like, I can just watch it on demand the following day. And if it's interesting enough and it gives me something to talk about, I'll talk about it. And that's basically it. So I just wanted to give y'all a little quick car conversation as I'm driving home. I didn't want much. I really, really didn't. I don't think there's anything else that's kind of going on in the news right now. It's been kind of a boring like gossip. It's been boring in the gossip world, okay? It ain't that much. Even though we have the Oscars coming up, I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not going to really watch them. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I have to go home today and review Love Hip Hop New York and Cartel Crew. I may do Cartel Crew tomorrow because I just don't feel like it today. I watched all my stuff last night. I just didn't feel like reviewing shit. Nothing moves me to review it, so I just kind of like, whatever. It'll be what it's going to be. But I hope everybody again had a great day. I'm hoping to hurry up and get home because this rain, sleet, snow supposed to hit it around 7. Okay, and it's 7 on the dot right now, and I'm not to my exit yet, and I have to still park my car and walk in my house and pray the ice ain't already hit by my apartment, because I know they asked to put no damn salt down just yet. They ain't gonna put no salt down until the morning time. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all on my reviews later. You know what, I may go live later today. We shall see. Anyway, peace.
He's like love, love, love.